All right, guys, thank you for tuning in today. We are doing our walkthrough this week of Area 419. I actually did film this a while back and did not record the audio. So I'm excited to go back through this. Now, if you are following along and you're looking for the Area 419 official Instagram, this is Area 419 official. So go ahead there, follow, like them. Now, the thing I like about Area 419 and what you need to know up front is they make some of their own stuff, but they're also a distributor for other companies. And so that can make it sometimes difficult to understand, like, are you buying an Area 419 product or are you not? Now, they do pretty good job of explaining that on their website and things like that. You got to look at the names as well. But there's a couple items here that I really want to talk about, and I'm not going to get them at this exact moment. But the thing I love about Area 419 is they do an amazing job of, first off, they do a crazy good holiday sales. So if you're looking to buy stuff, this is the time to buy. You can sort of see it here with some of these. They do a really good job of presenting their offerings and what you can do, how you can add it to your systems, things like that. They do great videos. They make really high end products. They sponsor a lot of stuff in the industry, and they are really great. And I run a lot of their stuff. And so I would definitely recommend going through their Instagram, seeing some of the videos, things like that. Matter of fact, their sales guy or marketing guy is one of my favorite people to watch because the Area 419 does a lot of release videos, which is really cool, sort of like a promo video for a release like you would see like on a trailer for a movie, and then they do the release and they go live and they show their new products and all of that stuff. So pretty amazing. Definitely would recommend checking them out. Now if you are looking for them on YouTube, if you type Area 419 in, they will come in at the very top. This is the sort of stuff that I like, right? They do a holiday gift for reloading. They did one for shooting. So if you want to send this over, and this is sort of how I get stuff for Christmas and my birthday and whatever else, I just send stuff over to my wife and I say, hey, this is, make your life easier. This is the stuff that I'm interested in. If this is the direction that you want to go. But yeah, a lot of really great stuff on what they do. A lot of people are reviewing it and gives you an opportunity to really dive into it and learn about it, look through some shorts, stuff like that. So, but if you are looking for Area 419 on their actual YouTube account, they are, let's pause that. They are right here. Now, I will say Area 419, it does seem to me that they focus a little bit more on PRS shooting than they do bench or SRF class, but a lot of this stuff is interchangeable. You can use it. And, if you're just a hunter or you're doing maybe like sniper challenges or you're doing some sort of like team competitions or whatever, even particularly maybe three gun, a lot of the stuff that you might be interested in. Now, their stuff is their website's really nice because some companies they only focus on like shooting components and some companies they only focus on reloading, but Area 419 you could build an entire system on there. You could buy the rifle system, you can get scope, you can get all your reloading stuff all on one website, right? It's going to be expensive if you got it all at once, but you could do that. And that's sort of the nice thing about um, working with Area 419 because they do are a distributor as well. They may not make it, but it could be available on there. And they partner with a really high end company. So why don't we take a look at their website? So the thing I like about Area 419 is their website's really aesthetic. It's extremely easy to navigate. Now, again, I did say that a lot of their stuff is sort of reloading based. So you have this sort of reloading here on the left. You have a break on the front. That you have more reloading stuff. You have optics, match gear, and again, a lot of this stuff is really geared for PRS shooting. You have the Arcalock system. Their videos here, and this is the big ticket item here that we're going to talk about. This is Zero Press. I own the Zero Press, and I love it. It's amazing. I've never used another press really, so I can't really compare it, but it is great. If you want a comparison on the Zero Press, go over to Ultimate Reloading. He does a video comparing like every major press that's out at the time. And so that's a great video. But yeah, some of the stuff in here, I mean, traditional thing. And so, like always, if you're following along, you want to do the website's area419.com. And the way that I navigate this, there's a lot of different ways. You have products, You have exclusive stuff that's put out by Area 419, which I've gone through this and it's not all exclusive. Some of the stuff on there I think is actually not made by them. Or you can go by brands. And I like when they do by brands because sometimes you're researching and what you're hearing are brands. And you might hear a company or something like that, but you might hear brands, right? Like Trigger Tech is the trigger I run. Coltac, I run some of their stuff. I have bags from them, things like that. So you might hear that and think like, oh, I want to see, what they have, what they're offering on here. So I like that, but that's never how I navigate. I go here and I click on products, right? Because I want to see all the products that they have. And you can click on each individual here. But again, when I come through the website, I really want to see everything. And even if I've been through it 100 times, I like to see everything because it gives me sort of a couple things. I like to look at the prices, I like to look at the items, and when prices do go on sale, I make sure that they are actually sales, as well as if they do ever reduce prices or things like that, I know that it's a good deal, right? So let's go through this. And I'm not going to go through every single little thing that's on here. And hopefully you have a good knowledge base of sort of what's on here, but we have a break that for the front. We have scope, scope rails, things like that. Now, I will mention this. This is a system that I have. Um, and this is just the funnel heads. And I'm not going to dive into that too much. I'll wait till we get to there. But the funnel heads for reloading, and this is a really nice system, especially if you're running different cartridges and things like that. Arca clamp. Now I run an Arca clamp, like I run the MDT. That's an Arca clamp system on the bottom. So I do end up needing a couple of these to run systems that I have. And this is actually a bit cheaper. I actually think this was a little more expensive. Here's the funnel kit. This is what I was talking about. So I bought this funnel kit, $100. They have this nice little system here. Comes with different sizes, right? It's really nice. It's really aesthetic. Now, again, I only run 6.5 Creedmoor, so I didn't need this, but I suspect that in the future I will likely want to shoot other calibers, and if that is the case, and I want to be able to use different funnel systems. So this was really nice. Now, Short Action Customs actually has developed a system where they have like inside the hole, it helps break up powder because I have had a little bit of stickage here and that's caused a bit of problems for me. But I haven't used that yet, but I am interested in using it. But this is a really great system and it is what I own. I actually got this stackable tube here as well. So going through this, we have this bolt knob. This is an interesting looking bolt knob. It's nothing that I would ever run, but it is pretty cool looking. Now I do often talk about like the MDT bipods because that's what I have. I have the single pool PRS system, but Atlas is the bipod system that I was originally going to get because they are a huge name in the industry, and this is the one that kept coming up until I really focused in on MDT. But this system's pretty good. You can see it's a little more affordable, 280 instead of 280 to 400. Those single pools that I have start at $600, so a little more affordable. One of the things that Area 419 is known for is their reloading blocks. They're made out of a single piece of metal. They're machined and they're really nice. Now, I don't own this because I wanted a little more modularity with my system, but I am interested in getting one or the two of these little setups. And I'm actually looking at a larger one, which I believe we'll see on here. We had, magazines, mag extenders, dovetails. We got a cup for the auto trickler system. So that's for reloading. Again, we're going to see a lot of the repeating stuff on here. Now, this is the thing that I really want to touch on. Now, if you were to say I have, an endless budget and I want to buy a reloading press and I want the best one out there that's a single stage, this is the one that would come up the most. It's the most robust. It has the best functionality. It's amazing. This is what I went with, and there's a lot of videos on this. Go and watch them on YouTube. But this system is great. Now the price tag is a little expensive. Matter of fact, this is cheaper than when I bought it, and so definitely check that out. Matter of fact, it was on sale for the holidays, so I don't think that sale's on right now, but it is there. So this is a really nice system that I would highly recommend, looking into and getting. But this is one of their biggest offerings here, and it is an amazing press. It works amazing, and it's really nice. The whole, everything around it is just beautiful. So I'm gonna click through a couple of these just so you can see them. Um, but yeah, it is really nice. Now it doesn't come with a stand, so you will need to buy a stand, which I did, or you can just mount it directly down. But I did want a little bit of elevation on it for easier access. So definitely check that out. That's one of their primary offerings. So this system does not go all the way down. Okay. So let's click on each one of these. Let's see what we can get. So we're gonna start with apparel, merchandise. I like this ashtray, but it seems like I just pull bullets out of the box that it comes with. I don't really like it's so over the top, but it's nice. I sort of want it. Um, these cold tacks, I do. This is how I transport my ammo when I go to the range. So I do think these are sort of necessity if you're taking ammo with you. If you don't have them in inside of like cases, this is really nice to do that. Now, I'm a huge fan of these sun shirts that are here, and this one is sold out of stock, but it is something that I wanted for Christmas, but it's a little expensive with shipping, and I didn't want to buy enough stuff. So I do own this reloading mat. It's nice, it's not a necessity, but I like it. I put my reloading stuff on top of it, and I'm actually gonna get this straw hat when we come into summer. My straw hat is totally destroyed, so I'm gonna pick up an Area 419 straw hat because they're the only company I know, shooting company, that makes them. So I'm really excited to get that. So a couple cool things. They sell this knife here, which is looks pretty nice. I don't know. I might pick that up at some point. That's pretty sweet. All right. What do we got here? A couple sale items. We got rings, turret, which is not bad. I mean, a couple bucks off. Rifle components. So we've gone through some of this stuff. Now I do run trigger tech on my rifle because originally I know a couple people run these for the discipline that I'm doing, F class and bench rest, but a lot of them are running a different one. But I am doing. I have a curved pro curved right hand, and I'm running the best one they have, which is green. I don't remember exactly what it is, but um, I do run this as well, and it shoots great. I haven't had any issues with it. They have a couple different like in their line stuff like that. Oh, here's the one I run. I run the two stage trigger tech diamond, and the reason I like this is because I like to be able to put a little bit of pressure on my trigger and hold my finger there before I pull. So I really like this two stage. It makes me feel a little bit safer. Um, I do run fix it sticks as well, and you can sort of get these here. They're nice, but I run the long range pro kit, so it's a little more expensive. It's about 300 and something dollars for that, but it is really nice. It's everything I need for the system I'm running. So, and you can see like they have barrels and actions. They have stocks here. They have rings, more stocks. They have chassis. They have levels. So you can start to really build stuff together. And that's why I'm not sort of going through every single thing. You sort of need to navigate this yourself, learn or whatever it may be. But you can see that like they offer a lot of the stuff. I run the Collis 5 to 25. And so you can get really everything you need here to get your system put together. Now, I don't know if they build it for you. You'd have to call them and ask them if they build it. But no, here we go, ready to ship. So it looks like they do build a couple things for you, which is really nice. Um, but yeah, you would really need to look into that. So again, these Arca clamps are really good, really nice. They actually just came out with a different system that's not twist; it's like levered. And I'm gonna get a couple of those, which are pretty nice. Now, if you are doing PRS and you need to attach a bag, this is a really great system. A lot of surface area for you to be able to do that. Let's see if they have a photo. They really should show this on a bag. There it is, right there. So you can see it attaches there, a lot of surface area. It's pretty nice. I've got one, but it's a lot thinner, something closer to this actually. So bags for PRS, pretty nice. Now this is the new chronograph that's come out. I've talked about this a little bit in other episodes, but I like how they've developed this system to attach it to your rifle. That's pretty nice. And as we go, oh, here it is. Here's that new Arca clamp that they have with the QD clamp on here, and I think that just is a little bit nicer for a little bit nicer for what I'd want to do. Now, here's another thing that they offer here. I haven't seen this on any other website that I look at, and it is this orange bench vise. Now they don't make this, but it is in line with sort of the way that they do make stuff, and it is amazing. Now they may make these clamps. I'm not entirely sure, but this thing is so beautiful, so nice. It pivots, it rotates, it turns. You can mount your rifle to it. You can do, you change your barrel out and stuff like that. Now I have stuff to do all that. That's why I haven't really pulled the trigger. Plus, $1,600 before shipping and stuff. So at least like budget $2,000 for this thing. And someday, yes, but right now, no. But you can get this here, and it is gorgeous and something that I would really be interested in owning at some point. So cool stuff to check out. Now they do have these two vet tripods. They're really nice systems. I would definitely recommend checking them out if you're looking for a high end system to run to run with your rifle for PRS shooting. I really like these. Now, I did not buy this. I went the cheap route and I regret it. I wish I would have just gone with something like this because they're so much nicer. They're more robust and they're not that expensive, right? I was save $20 and get something that's worse that I don't like. And so this is the Hold Your magazine. I would recommend, sort of looking into that and going that direction. Um, but let's see, like a lot of really great stuff on here. This final scope, I actually own this right action, and I own this right at the Bravo. So this is why I don't need that some of the accessories that are part of that bench vise, but it is nice. It really, and honestly, it just make the shop look nice. So could use it for some of the functional stuff, but it's pretty nice. Let's look at some of the performance tracks. And again, we're not going to go through everything here, but you can sort of see like they got their reloading gear here. Um, Again, I have this, I have that. I run the super trickler, so I don't have that. I'm really interested in these dust covers. They're nice. They're very nice. And I like to protect my equipment and I'm interested in that, but haven't yet pulled the trigger on doing that because I do keep most of my stuff covered as it is. I do want this bullet seating plate. $30 for the little plate is sort of expensive, but I have a vision with it and I want it, as well as these zero modular shell systems. Now I do have a micrometer on my system and I don't really need this. But I like it. I want the option to be able to use it to have it. So I did buy this storage block as well, and I run it right here on my press, as well as I bought this big dog steel press and I run this. So quite a bit of things that I've picked up here at Area 419. Oh, here's the Mishitoya. I bought these as well from here. These calipers to measure my stuff. And it's really nice. This is the reloading block that I was talking about. 300 pieces. So I'm really interested in that. I'm just not quite ready to spend $300 on a reloading block. And it does take up quite a bit of space. And I don't have a ton of space for what I'm doing. And I'm really interested in this as well. The O Give measuring kit. But I have a really good kit from Short Action Customs already, which is why I really haven't like pulled the trigger on that. So special financing available. I didn't know that they did any sort of financing stuff. Calls is pretty expensive. Yeah, and the one I got, it's a couple $100 more because it was their upgraded version of that. So cool stuff. And then uncategorized and things like that. So a lot of really cool stuff on here. Now, again, they don't own everything. They don't make everything. They are distributor for some stuff. They make some stuff. The stuff that they do make, for the most part, I've highlighted. I also own these zero die ring pack. I wanted to make my die rings a little more robust, so I bought those. I really like this gold weight plate, just kind of like as a look. But Yeah, a lot of really great stuff on here. So if you're looking for reloading stuff, you're looking to buy a rifle, and I can't endorse everything on here because I don't use everything on here, but I will say if that's something that you're interested in, um, take a look, give them a call, watch videos on it. But Area 419 is a highly respected company in this industry, and it's somebody I would recommend bookmarking and having for any of the needs that you have. So, thank you guys for tuning in. As always, please give a follow, please give a like, please share. Follow here, follow on Instagram, follow on TikTok. A lot of development coming next year. We have reaction videos coming out. We have these videos. I'm going to do a lot of day in the life preparing for matches, things like that. But definitely check this stuff out. Please support and share it. So thank you guys, and you guys have great holidays, and I will see you soon.